mucha, mucha, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca...
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a Major League debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, it should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Dan Winkler gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here's the first pitch. Albert Almora is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Now at the plate is Patrick Mazeika, and this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Almora on at first, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Ready with the 0-2. Mazeika has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little bouncer.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2. Pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
To the plate now, Luis Guillorme. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Opposite field to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count. Here it comes. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 59th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. 2 left for the Mets, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in is Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there. Dan sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hayward, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Ian Happ comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. So 1-1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And their runners at the corners now. The 0-1 offering. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals to the left side, but it's well foul. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Again, another foul ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. 6th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
From the stretch, tapped up the first baseline. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Count remains 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And now Michael Conforto is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he fouls this one off. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
He's set. Here it comes. J.D. Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Contreras is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Stepping in now, Dan Winkler. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dan Winkler goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Standing in now, Matt Duffy swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. So now into the box is Carlos Carrasco. 9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball one.
A swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count. 2-2. Thank you.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate, Patrick Mazeika, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
One and one. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Patrick Mazeika has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball four.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Ball one strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Mazika at second. Guillorme at first. 2 out in the inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
From the stretch, Kevin Pillar will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. And there's one down now. Next, it'll be Chris Bryant. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 the count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the car.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's wide, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Carrasco pauses. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets nothing. Robert Stock, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 89.
All set for the start of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball three.
Went out.
And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him. Michael Conforto is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
So 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something
here. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Jonathan Villar.
Now the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-1, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Rizzo in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. from the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Almora, at one point a member of this Cubs organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, the catcher, Patrick.
Next, it'll be Patrick Mazeika. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
0-1 the count. He's ready now. The pitch. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Alonso on third, Conforto on second, Davis on at first with 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now another 2-2. In the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. He handles it easily and the inning is over. Mets leave him loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Sean Reed Foley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Jock Peterson is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's in.
And that misses. 2-1. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Wilson Contreras will be next. Swing, strike 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the 3rd. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Set and the 3-1 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Guillorme, the runner at third with no outs. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Next, here is Kevin Pillar. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
1-2.
1 ball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here it comes on 3-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Second and third here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Eric Sogard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the club. Number 4, Eric.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In his career, Sogard is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. It's 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Sogard over at second. Duffy on at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman.
A couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 strikes.
A pause, and the 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Rowan Wick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here's the 1-1.
Count 2-1. Ball
3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 3-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Khalil Lee come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
77, Khalil Lee.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Aaron Luke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for New York, number 32, Aaron Luke.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch.
Aye.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Here's Javier Baez. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Alonso is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Rizzo stands at first with one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Seventh inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-0. Now to the plate, Patrick Mazeika. He bats for the fourth time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this fourth AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Next up is Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Yeah.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 3-1. Takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Jose Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Martinez matches up here in this one against his former employer. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Workman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nico Horner is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. There's one.
No, he's in there.
Stepping up is Michael Conforto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners into corners, 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Jose Martinez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Now to the plate, here is Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1. In now is Nico Horner. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
チャンスは来るけど1本が出ないので、暴れるジュニアです。普通やったらもう5、6点入ってもええぐらいのチャンスをありながらあと1本が出ないっていう。カブスの方が確実に点取りよるからね。ほんまに不思議と
満塁とか散々あったんですけどね。それでも点が入らんという。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Corner leads off first with 1 away. Liner
Wow,
towards second.
またええとこ打つ。
And that'll get down for a base hit.
多分星野監督やったらもうベンチで暴れまくってると思って、何やっとんねんとか言って、暴れる君の呪い。あれは監督やったらね、もうほんまにイライラマックスになるでしょうね。あれで点が入らんちゅうなんてやばいですね。
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Drilled down the line.
Fair
ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
Hey, hero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight
singles. Another hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station.
ここがもう決定的な違いですね、これ。あかんときってな、とことんあかん感じですね。あれ間違った。
Here's Chris Bryant now. Fouled off.
なんか間違って抑えを出してるような気がする。
And he takes strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is built or above, you got to swing.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third.
But the
throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught the alley, but does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching.
やっぱでもチャンスで点取られんかったら大概次の回点取られるんですよね。次ですよね、あれは。
Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. And now here is J.D. Davis.
ヒットは出てる割には点が1点しか入ってないっていうね。
First pitch coming. Here it is.
で、ワースマンさんがカブスにおるんですけどね。ははは。
1-0 1-1.
That's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings.
Gotcha. またこれ代打ですが、変えときましょうか。
Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. McNeil, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
ナックルカーブがかなり落ちますからね。
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's
レッ
seat.
ドソックス時代抑えや
Started
っ
off
てま
with
したもん
one
ね。
strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So here's Albert Almora next. No hits in 3 tries so far.
さすがに
Struck
もう
out once.
キャッチャーしか残ってないですね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now
the 1-0. McNeil, base runner at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. And, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2-2. He swung out and missed. He got him on strikes.
ここでカットボール。これがちょっとね、曲がるだけやけど当たらんっていう。
Patrick Mazeika. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat.
あれでちょっとずれるんですよ。
First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
なんとか目上がりましたけどね、まだ曇ってますけど。
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard to the right side.
ポロリポロリポロリポロリポロリ。
And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on
ちょう
and
ど
2 out
ポロリし
now.
てくれましたね。
At the plate, Luis Guillorme. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
感じはいいけどファールになるっていう。わーっとまたポロリ、またポロリ。あー危ない。ポロリンチョですな。これで1本出て2点入ったら一番いいっすよね。もうしたと思ったけどまたファール。この試合なんか当たりしてはファールが多いんですよね。あーした最後さしませんな。とこまで行くけどあと1点が遠いですな。
Jerry's Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, lifetime against Familia. He's 2 for 3. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now, David Bodie will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
まあでも今週あれですね、プロスピが出ますね。
Next to stand in is Jock Peterson. He was a double play victim last time around. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Well hit, racing back the right fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on top 7-1. Jonathan Holder comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Holder.
Set to start the 9th in this one.
なんやかんや結局1点で来てます。
Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
球種はめっちゃ多いです。
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jose Martinez will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up, Jose Martinez. He singled first time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. The Mets down to their final out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys trying to play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady in 1 and 2. The Mets down to their final strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2 and 2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3 and 2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Cubs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Robert Stock gets the win in relief his second of the year. Carlos Carrasco worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
飽きませんな、この試合は。これでやばいっすね。4連敗。こんなに負けてたんですね。借金はいかんけども5割になってますね。カブス1位やったんですよね。広島も並んでますね。ドジャースもえげつないです。いやー、なんやかんや貯金もなくなってまいりましたね。なんとか勝たんとね。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。お疲れ様でした。